Today I'm going to show you how I built a smooth dynamic loading state for my Bravo app in just a few minutes. But before we dive into the build, here's a quick look at the result. In the live app, while the content is generating, you'll see a custom loading screen with a rotating spinner and fun messages that change every few seconds. As soon as the backend finishes, the loading state disappears and the real data fades in. Let's look at our tool stack. So today we'll work with Figma, our Figma design, Bravo Studio, Channel, and GPT to create this dynamic loading state with the conditional visibility in just a few minutes. So if we look at our Figma design, what we have here is a card, our analysis card that you saw on the demo, which is basically a container that will get populated depending on the number of records we have, right? So what you see inside the container is these two layers. So is loading. This one is an overview or overlay just to make the loading look better. But what we care about is this component web view element. So this is the tag that we need in order to add the web view, our custom HTML component, into our design. In the backend, you want to create a Boolean field, for example, is generating, like I have here. This flag will switch to true while the AI is generating the content, in my case, and back to false once it's ready. So the exact setup depends on your project, but the key is to have a single value that Bravo can read to know when to show the loading state. For our HTML, our web component, what I usually do is if it's simple enough, I just tell ChatGPT to create a small HTML file with some CSS and JavaScript. So in this case, what I did, as you see, it's a very simple HTML. I asked for a rotating spinner and a short script that changes the messages every few seconds, something like reading your thoughts carefully, seeking the truth, so something that aligns with what you're doing, of course. What you want to do is you want to copy the generated code and just keep it ready. And now we're gonna go to Bravo, and this is where it all comes together. So basically here we have this, as you see, the web view, and our tag is loading. So I usually name things, layers and elements in this way so I can easily search for them. So these are the two elements that we need to show, that we need to conditionally show or hide, right? So looking at our response in the list of analysis that we did in Channel, we have this Boolean, which is generating. So we're simply saying make it visible when is generating is true. So this is the default conditional visibility logic in Bravo Studio. So I'm just showing or hiding these two elements, right? Now, of course, this is a web view component, and what we want to add here is the URL to our HTML, right? So the way you can do this many different ways. If it's something simple enough like this, you can simply go to components inside your app in Bravo, and here you can just paste your code, right? The one that we copied from here. You just paste it here, save, and then copy the link, and that's the link that you want to paste in here. Just like that, you have a fully custom dynamic loading state running in your Bravo app. A simple backend flag, a tiny bit of GPT generated HTML, and conditional visibility give you a polished user experience without writing a single line of complex code.